Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for your time. My name is Sarah Rukoff. I am the Director of Curriculum at KIPP Austin Public Schools, and I'm here with Jennifer Aguirre, our lead secondary literacy coordinator. We are actually addressing the same recommendation that you just heard from SBOE Public Schools. Our comments will focus a little bit more on adding AP English language as a method to increase flexibility in our course offerings for students at the junior and senior level. So as I said, we're testifying on behalf of KIPP Austin Network, which includes more than 4,500 students here in town with teachers across 9 schools. We are asking you, the State Board of Education, to consider adding AP English language and composition to the list of approved courses to meet the 4th English Language Arts course for the Foundation High School program. As Marissa mentioned before me, this is an addition to Chapter 49, Subchapter B, Item 7412 in Section B1 on the same agenda pages I-86 and I-87. KIPP Austin, as I mentioned, serves students from kindergarten through 12th grade from Austin and the surrounding area. In August, we will expand to add our 2nd high school, which is something we're very excited about. Over 88% of our students receive free and reduced lunch, and 50% are identified as English language learners. Our mission is that all of our students will graduate from high school, apply to and attend college. Many of our students will be the first in their family to graduate from college. In order to provide rigorous academic programs for our students, we are seeking the flexibility to be able to provide them with the opportunity to take AP English language and composition in their senior year after the completion of English 1, 2, and 3. And for AP English language and composition to fulfill the 4th English language arts credit within the graduation program. We believe that this addition to the graduation requirements will allow districts and schools to make local decisions about the courses that students may enroll in their final year of high school. Is it okay if I continue?
Yeah.
Thank you. At KIPP Austin, we provide students with the opportunity to enroll in both English language literature and English language arts. The English literature is an approved 4th course. While both are highly valuable courses, because of the alignment of AP English language and composition with the types of rhetorical and composition skills students will need to be successful in their first year English and humanities courses in college, we wish to provide students with the opportunity to take AP English language in their senior year in preparation for college courses. We have engaged in research locally as well as with college preparatory charter schools within Texas and throughout the nationwide networks of KIPP schools to determine course sequences that will most prepare underserved students for success in college, and believe that AP English language offers this option. By expanding the list of English language arts courses to include AP English language, it will offer greater choice and for preparation of students in their senior year. In closing, we are requesting, in collaboration with the SBOE Public Schools, the addition of AP English language and composition to Chapter 49. Thank you. 74. Thank you.
Ms. Martinez, did you have something else to add?
Just probably should clarify on Roman numeral 1-85, subsection H, is the language that you included that allows the substitution for advanced placement courses for other courses, and so this is where this would be an appropriate course to satisfy the English 3 under current rule. So I just wanted to clarify that is an option for districts. That does give them that flexibility. It also makes the distinction that would be a substitute for English 3, and then the other AP course would be considered that 4th advanced course.
Yes, Ms. Hardy.
Take all, both.
Ms. Hardy, put your mic on there.
So it would require them to take, a student to take both.
No, so a student could take both. A student could take one that would satisfy as a substitute for the English 3 requirement, and then take the other course as their 4th advanced English that's on the list. So I just wanted to point out that a student can take both AP courses and get and meet 2 of their English requirements with the language that you have that allows those substitutions.
I would like to ask a question of the Yes Academy. Are your students doing both of those courses, but just in reverse order?
Yes, so we represent KIPP Austin Public Schools, but our order is similar to SBOE Public Schools. We offer students both options, but in reverse order, where we offer AP English English literature in their junior year instead of English 3 for those students who make that choice, and AP English language in year 4 in place of English 4.
And Monica, if what they offer to their students in their junior year, does that not get to count for their senior, that course would count as the senior year course?
It would have been able to count in that way if the statute didn't say English 1, 2, 3, and then the advanced English.
So it's legislative.
So when there wasn't a required, prior to a required sequence, then a student could take those courses in different orders. Right now, the statute limits your ability to provide that level of flexibility.
And that actually is the reason that we kind of noticed this and came to speak, because we actually believe that we had that flexibility before, and it was the legislation addition of the phrase after the successful completion of English 1, 2, and 3, which is why our proposal is to add AP English language to the list of approved courses so that we remain that flexibility while keeping the legislation required language.
I think we need to go talk to the other guy.
Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Rowe.
Monica, if we were so inclined to add this as an option, in taking into consideration your comments that there's a lot of overlap between this class and English 3, could we add this as an option only for the English 4 credit if we wanted to provide that flexibility and not allow them to do 3 and this class? Is there a way to?
So I don't know that that's going to add flexibility. That may limit, because then if it's only an option for the 4th, then students can only take one or the other. And right now, the choice could be made to offer them in the same consistent order, and students can take both. If you add it to the list, then students have to choose one or the other, and it wouldn't be an option for the English 3 requirement.
There's a way to word it to say you can take this class, but not if you've taken English 3 to satisfy this requirement. I'm trying to figure out a way to operate within the parameters the Pink Dome gave us to give you all the flexibility and needs of your students and not have you adjust your curriculum in the ordering of your classes. I'll create a few wrinkles on the brain between now and Friday and see if we can't figure out a way to do this. Thank you.
Mr. Mercer.
Thank you. I'm Ken Mercer, District 5, friend of Marty Riley. Just to make sure I understand again, Monica, perhaps the chairman, we cannot change it. It's not a rule we have, but it's a statute from the State House and Senate. Is that what the problem is?
So when House Bill 5 passed, the requirement as written in statute is that a student must complete English 1, 2, and 3, and then an advanced English. And so that led to the need to adjust your rule to make sure it aligns with what is in statute that says they've got to complete those first 3 courses before they take their advanced English course.
In the advanced the AP classes, or the literature and language are not semester, they're both year-long classes, right?
They're full credit courses.
Full credit classes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I understand, thank you. Let me have a follow-on question. I know a lot of my schools would call me, particularly private schools, they're all going away from AP and they're going to dual credit. Any comments about that? From KIPP? I'm sorry, from Lakewood, yes?
Yes, we are KIPP, but I'm sure that Yes has great perspective on this as well. Dual credit is not something that we offer to any of our students who are interested, but it's not something that we are purposely aligning our curricular programs to. We believe that the AP program allows us a set of standards that align with the Texas standards that we can really help prepare students for, even as far back as middle school and elementary school, where dual credit can be a little bit more university or community college basis. We allow students to take dual credit, but we really want to align our programs to get as many students as possible that opportunity for an advanced placement course in their juniors and senior year.
Because with the advantages, obviously, where dual credit can take 6 hours of literature and add 6 hours of credit for some sit for a national exam and pass that. That's why that question came up. My real question is, do we have a dual credit literature 6 hours and dual credit language 6 hours for English 3 and 4?
So recall that the dual credit means that a student is getting two sets of credit. They're getting credit for high school and credit for college. From our perspective, when we're talking about the high school credit, then they have to demonstrate proficiency in the essential knowledge and skills in order to be awarded the high school credit. If they have done that by taking a college course where they're also getting college credit, then it's dual credit. I think the point that the testifiers are trying to make is that the content of a college course that might satisfy dual credit is likely to vary from IHE to IHE. Whereas they know what's in the AP curriculum that's very consistent. And so I think that's what they were trying to explain is the difference and why they've chosen to emphasize AP over college courses that would potentially allow a student to earn dual credit.
Oh, and I understand, appreciate it. My point was that maybe it's more than just that. Maybe it's there's an AP and dual credit literature, AP and dual credit language arts. It's more than just English 1, 2, 3. More than just AP. The English 3 and then an extra higher level credit may impact both AP and dual credit. That's my thinking right now.
I believe also that it would impact international baccalaureate standard level course as well.
See, so, thank you.
Ms. Hardy?
What if at your school you took the course, you took a regular English 3, which is our state standard teach, then the AP course they took as a senior would be this English literature and composition. Would that, if there was some way to give credit, that making that a 4th year course, would that work for you? That would mean that they're only taking one AP ELA.
So our goal or desire is to offer as many students as possible the opportunity to take both AP language arts courses. We believe that more students will benefit from AP English language and its alignment to college courses, which is why we want to have that in the 12th grade year, so that students who were not quite ready, leaving their sophomore year to take an AP course, will have another year of English 3 prior to being an AP language. However, we still wish that our juniors have the opportunity to take AP English literature, those that are ready. And so currently how it stands is slightly more than half of our junior students are in an AP course. And by the time we work to our senior year, we're at closer to 3/5. And so we're really working to shift and expand that enrollment. So we would like to be able to continue to offer both. We're very open to any suggestions. We're very excited about all suggestions. I think my wondering is there a way where that would work? Because I think in our current reading, we would also be concerned that if we made that shift, it would also not count for students in terms of graduation.
It seems like if you have half the students who are only taking one AP course, and only one, and that's their senior year, and you want it to be the composition and English language, and the other students are wanting to flip the courses as whatever, but what, we're just, you really have to go to the legislature because they have put us in this bind, and I don't know that we can actually help you. I'm trying to think because there could be a way, a pathway, if you only did the regular text-based English 3 course, then you went to the English composition AP course, and those students, half those students would be fixed on that one, and that would work. I mean, there might be a way to do that, but there's not any way to flip it the way y'all want it flipped and have the kids take both AP courses.
And I think our question was, could AP English language be added as an option to the list? And would that preclude students from taking both in their career?
It would.
If it's added to the list of advanced English courses, then it would limit students.